Hello everybody, welcome to another video. We start this one off with the sun in our eyes. We're looking for the bus, or we're looking out for the bus on the left hand side here. Lights coming up. Should it have stopped at the amber and red light? I think it could and should have stopped. Now in this clip I'm behind another bus, but I don't blame the bus for this. It's the idiots behind us. We're coming up to a roundabout. Now there are two lanes that go right the way round the roundabout to turn right. The road markings sort of say no though. That left one is to turn left and go straight on, which is the first exit and the second exit. I don't agree with it because there is actually two lanes that go all the way round the roundabout. Here's Mr. Cool. He needs his head examined. He really does. He's a complete idiot. You'll see in a minute what I'm getting at. He wasn't alone though. He had another idiot with him. Done exactly the same thing, that turned right from the left hand lane at the roundabout. As you can see, he goes in the left hand lane. He doesn't want to queue behind people, and the bus is taking up two lanes to get round the roundabout. As you can see, the sign says that he shouldn't be turning right from where he is. But he is joined by that car at the back there. But being in the wrong lane isn't really the problem here. That's his mate there who does the same thing. But as we come to the front camera again, you see the bus is taking up two lanes pretty much. That red car really should go down that road to its left. But why are you going up the inside of the bus like that? And then follows this clown trying to do the same. I mean, they needed their head examined, didn't they, them two? And then it goes over to the left, that car, but it then goes around the outside of the bus. Why did you pull over to the left to go? I don't know. I just don't understand driving nowadays. I really don't understand the people that drive. They're completely off their heads. Now in this clip, yes, I've got an Audi behind me. I've got a yellow box junction in front of me. There's just enough room for me and the Audi just about to get in there. The Audi does have to get really tight to me though. But it doesn't stop people coming in behind the Audi that has to swap lanes like that. I mean, what are you looking at? Now the Audi is getting closer and closer to me. But maybe have a look at your phone. That might help. There might be an app in there to say, are you outside the yellow box junction or not? That generally works. So moving on, we're still in that traffic. Gone past the yellow box junction. We're looking at this horrible colour car, the BMW to the left hand side. And how impatient you have to be to actually bib someone to move up 50 feet in traffic like this. It's an aggressive bib as well. I mean, is it really worth it to bib for something like that? So now we'll pay attention to this cyclist over here. There isn't a turn in there. He's using the crossing to ride across. Got one on my left hand side as well as riding on the pavement. And now that bike is right up the front there where he's cut in through that little bit there to the right hand side, which obviously isn't a junction or a turn-in or anything. Now he's going through an amber. Shouldn't be surprised at that. Why should I be surprised at them not stopping at an amber? They don't stop at reds. So you'll see that cyclist to the right hand side. The light was green when it started to cross there. That was fine because that is a cycle path and a cycle crossing as well. So that one did nothing wrong. This one coming up to my left hand side in the second though, that's a red light. So now we pay attention to the right hand side where all them cars are coming from. I'll speed it up in a second, but we're looking for a car that goes through a red light now. As you can see, we got a red and amber, so it must be red their side. Everyone else stopped, apart from him. But as you see, he's not a very good driver, as we keep an eye on him a little bit later. Now this is Kingston. I do want this middle lane because I am turning right from this middle lane when I get over Kingston Bridge. And it is also 20 miles an hour, which I've always said is very hard to do 20 miles an hour. Because you always get someone that wants to go faster than you. Like this van that has trouble staying in the lane. I'm sure he's looking at his phone as well. You know, the big giveaway is the head down looking at your lap. You're either looking at a phone or you're looking at your tackle. One or the other. So obviously doing the speed limit isn't quite fast enough for him. And he undertakes me. He too wants the middle lane to turn right from. In a little while. Now remember that red car that went through the red light? It's just up there to the left hand side. It doesn't want that lane, it wants my lane to go across right at the last second in front of this van. There you go, he goes across there like that. The van's undertook me because I dared to go 20 miles an hour. Now I don't know if you noticed, but that red car there went straight to the outside lane. It looked like it was lost to me. So why are you in the outside lane? Crazy stuff. So we're speeding it up here now. And this is what I mean about I want to turn right up here. If we go to the rear camera, you'll see a Mercedes that's in the correct lane. But now it's not in the correct lane. Because like me, it wants to turn right at this roundabout. But it wants to do it from a lane that isn't turning right. So we've moved on further down the road. We're looking at a cyclist to the right hand side now, who just casually goes through that red light. And look what's on the back there. Look, he normally has a baby on the back. I can't imagine him changing his cycling habits even if the baby was on board. Can you? I don't think so. So we're still on cyclist. There's a red light coming up for me. But not for him. Well, we got one that stopped to the left hand side there. And as we speed it up, we're looking over to the right hand side now when their lights turn to red, as they are now. Everyone's stopped. So they've got a red light. But not for that cyclist. And now keep an eye on the good cyclist that was to the left hand side. He gives up and goes through the red light as well. So, a bit further down the road, remember that cyclist that went through the red light back there? The first one? That's him to the left hand side there. We'll be behind him for a little while. He just pulled straight out there in front of that lorry. Didn't look behind him. And now where's he gone? It's the roundabout coming up. He's going straight across the roundabout. But he seems to be in the right hand lane. The right hand lane on a roundabout is normally you're turning right. But there he is, right smack in the middle of the roundabout now. In the wrong lane. He should be in the lane that I'm in to go round the roundabout. So that's two things he's done wrong. There's a red light in front of him again. Oh, what's that? Is he waiting? No. So that's 3 things. 2 reds and took the roundabout wrong. We'll move on. Oh, looks like another red light. He's in the left turn only lane. Is he going to be turning left? I think he would have already gone if he was in that. So that's another thing that he's done wrong. And then goes through another red light. Now in this clip here, this BMW is turning left, and it should really be indicating already, because there's a bike lane to its left hand side as well, just to let the bikes know what he's going to be doing. Because there is going to be a bike coming up the inside. Really bad road markings. But the bike just doesn't care, it just goes straight out. They're not invincible. Sod the rules and all of that. You're not invincible. Oh, and just to let you know, all of this was shot on one day. As we see another cyclist in a second. Just totally ignore the red light. There we go. Yeah, so how many have I seen already? Just in one day. And it's only, well, 9 o'clock. Just gone 9. Now, could that lorry have stopped? I know they're big and slow and hard to stop quite quickly, but I think it could have.
Watching the World Cup 94, you know, England weren't in it, and it was the first time I saw that Italian team, and it kind of unlocked something in my mind. It was like first time I'd seen fellas look like that with the long hair, sexy, you know, and they're beautiful. And I was like, God, these men are sexy, and like really, it sort of really.
Yeah. But you didn't know that you were in the wrong lane, did you? No, of course not. Of course not.
Italian, basically, but I was obsessed. Well, one, that team's amazing, but in particular.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm on the M25 here, and I think someone's actually stopped on the outside lane. I kid you not. I'm pretty sure there's one up there. We won't be able to see it at the moment. I can't even see it because of the lorry. Why is the Tesla going round that way when someone's coming out? What an arse. Yep, someone's actually stopped on the outside lane of the M25. No wonder we've been stuck in heavy traffic all this time. What are you doing, woman? Now that was probably one of the most dangerous things that you can possibly do on a motorway, is stop on the outside lane. For me, this is the second one. There's a slip road. It's pretty much empty. For the M25, it is pretty much empty. Traffic is flowing nice and steady. It's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit at the moment. And people will tell me off for using the horn on this woman that's going to be using the inside lane right at the death to cut in. But it's potentially putting people's lives at risk, this driving. As you can see, we've all got a break now. Are you fucking serious? Someone's actually coming in now. Really? Oh, it's an Audi. Always an Audi. Fucking idiot. Now for me, I don't care about using the horn there. She needs to be told that what she's done is damn right dangerous to everybody that's on the road, including to herself. I'm just showing you from the rear camera now how much time she had to get into that inside lane, to get into the slip road. I also wanted to show you as well, when we get closer to it, I'll slow it down to normal speed, but how it bunches up the motorway. Just one idiot in an Audi, how this road behind me bunches up. You've got lorries having to pull out into the middle lane and everything behind us. because of one idiot. That one there, that stupid idiot there, could have caused mayhem on the motorway there, could have killed someone for no reason whatsoever. As I pull round here, and when I get to the end of this road, you'll see a car come past me so bloody fast. How it stopped, I do not know. Idiot. Idiot. Fucking stupid idiot. It's no wonder the car is smoking all over the place. She's bloody killed it. Now in this clip, we're going to see two different cars come round here. They're going to be coming straight from the right hand side, and they're going to be turning right into what to them is a blind bend. Look at the difference they do it. That's okay, not too bad. This one, he's practically on the wrong side of the road. Jesus, that's not the way you take a corner, man. Completely on the wrong side of the road. Now in this clip we're looking at the yellow box junction. I don't know whether that camera up there is part of the yellow box junction, so if you go in it you're going to get a fine. So I've got plenty of room to get past it, but not the people behind. When I show you it behind in a second, obviously I'm going to go up here and I'm going to keep the crossing clear. But when we go to the rear camera, so many people just follow. So that'll be 1 fine, 2 fine, 3 fine, 3 at the back. So 3 there, and even the van there, pulling out like that, could potentially get you a fine as well. Which I've got to admit, I don't understand the van at all. It can see everything and still pulls out. Weird. Anyway guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.